I want you to do something for me right now. Make a fist. Now open your hand all the way. Did you hear that? That little crack, that little catch, that sound, that's not just getting older. That's information. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to tell you exactly what your body is trying to say, and the 7-minute morning routine I give my own patients who are tired of starting every single day feeling like the Tin Man before the oil can. I'm Dr. Romalia. Stick with me to the end because the third ingredient I'm going to show you is the one almost nobody talks about, and there's actual research behind why it matters more than the other two combined. Before we go further, one honest thing, because I'd rather you trust me than be impressed by me. What I'm sharing today is general health education based on published nutrition and exercise research. It is not a diagnosis, and it is not a replacement for seeing your own doctor, especially if your joint pain is sudden, one-sided, swollen, or came with a fever. That could be something that needs urgent care, not juice. Okay? Good. Now let's talk about why your knees and elbows feel like this in the first place. Here's what nobody explains to women after 50. It's not that your joints are wearing out like a tire. It's 3 things happening at once, and once you see them, the rest of this video will make a lot more sense. First, cartilage loses water content as we age, and it has almost no blood supply of its own, so it heals slower than almost any other tissue in your body. That's not laziness, that's anatomy. Second, estrogen actually plays a protective, anti-inflammatory role in joint tissue. After menopause, when estrogen drops, a lot of women notice joint stiffness shows up or gets worse, even if nothing else in their life changed. This is well documented in postmenopausal arthritis research. It's not in your head. And third, this is the one most people miss. Low-grade chronic inflammation builds up quietly in the body over decades, from diet, stress, poor sleep, and yes, dehydration. And that inflammation doesn't politely stay in one place. It shows up in the joints that work the hardest, your knees, which carry your full body weight, and your elbows, which absorb impact every time you lift, type, or carry groceries. So when you wake up stiff, that's not 3 separate problems. That's one underlying pattern, and that pattern is exactly what the right morning routine can interrupt. Let me tell you about a patient I'll call Linda, 63. She told me, almost embarrassed, Dr. Romalia, I budget 5 extra minutes every morning just to get down the stairs. 5 minutes, just for stairs. We didn't change her medications, we changed her mornings. 6 weeks later, she sent me a message that just said, I forgot to budget the 5 minutes today. I didn't need it. That's what we're building toward. Not a miracle, a routine. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to walk you through this in the order I actually recommend to my patients. And I'm going to tell you the why behind each step because I don't want you doing this blindly. I want you doing it because you understand your own body. Step 1, rehydrate before anything else, including coffee. Cartilage is roughly 70 to 80% water. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, you wake up mildly dehydrated, and that affects the cushioning fluid in your joints called synovial fluid before you've even put weight on them. So before coffee, before anything, I want a full glass of water, room temperature, first thing. Now here's the upgrade, what I call the base of the joint juice. Add the juice of half a lemon and a small pinch of sea salt. This isn't magic. It's simple physiology. The small amount of sodium helps with fluid absorption, and vitamin C from the lemon is a documented cofactor your body needs to actually synthesize collagen, the structural protein your cartilage and tendons are built from. No vitamin C, no collagen synthesis, no matter how much collagen powder you buy. Step 2, the anti-inflammatory layer, turmeric, done correctly. This is where most people get it wrong, so listen closely. Turmeric contains curcumin, and curcumin has real peer-reviewed research behind it for joint comfort. There are clinical trials comparing curcumin extracts to standard anti-inflammatory approaches with genuinely promising results for people with osteoarthritis. But, and this is the part nobody tells you, curcumin on its own is poorly absorbed by your body. Most of it just passes through. You need two things alongside it: black pepper, which contains piperine and has been shown to dramatically increase curcumin absorption, and a small source of fat because curcumin is fat soluble. So, half a teaspoon of turmeric, a crack of black pepper, a teaspoon of olive oil, or a few walnuts on the side. That's it. That's the actual science-backed combination, not turmeric alone, which is what most joint juice videos get wrong. I want to pause here because I can already hear what some of you are thinking. Dr. Ramalia, is this really going to fix my knees? And I want to be honest with you. No single drink fixes a joint, but inflammation is cumulative, and so is healing. This is one input repeated daily, stacked with the other steps I'm about to show you. It's not a cure, it's a foundation. Step 3, the one almost nobody talks about, movement in the first 5 minutes. Here's the research that surprises people. Joints are nourished by movement itself. Synovial fluid doesn't get pumped around by your heart, it gets distributed by joint motion. Stillness is actually what makes morning stiffness worse, which is why staying in bed scrolling your phone for 20 extra minutes is quietly working against you. So while that water and turmeric mix is settling, 60 seconds, not a workout, 10 gentle ankle circles each direction, 10 slow fist to fan finger stretches for those elbow and hand joints, and 10 slow knee bends, holding the counter if you need to, going only as far as feels okay, never into pain. This is sometimes called joint lubrication movement in physical therapy circles, and it's one of the most consistently recommended approaches for osteoarthritis management in clinical guidelines. Not because it's flashy, but because it works, and it costs nothing. Step 4. Omega-3s. The part you can't get from juice alone. Last piece. If you have access to a fish oil supplement or ground flaxseed, this is the moment to add it, alongside breakfast, not the juice itself, since omega-3s are fat-soluble too. Omega-3 fatty acids have real research behind reducing inflammatory markers in the body over time. This isn't a morning of effect, it's a weeks to months investment, like compound interest for your joints. So let's bring it together. Water with lemon and a pinch of salt, first thing. Turmeric with black pepper and a little fat because absorption is everything. 60 seconds of gentle joint movement while that settles. And omega-3s with breakfast for the long game. Total time, about 7 minutes. Total cost, less than your coffee. And I'll say this one more time because I respect you too much not to. If your pain is severe, sudden, or getting worse despite doing everything right, please see your physician. This routine is about supporting your body's natural processes. It's not a substitute for medical evaluation. The women who get the best results from this are the ones using it alongside good medical care, not instead of it. Now, I want something from you, and it's not complicated. In the comments below, tell me one joint, knee, elbow, hip, hands, where you feel it most in the morning. I read every single comment, and I'm going to pick several this week to answer directly because your specific situation matters more than a general video ever can. If this helped you even a little, hit subscribe because next week I'm covering the exact stretches I give patients for morning hip stiffness and the surprising reason ice isn't always the right answer for joint pain, which might be the opposite of what you've been told your whole life. And if you know a woman who budgets 5 extra minutes for the stairs like Linda did, send her this video. Sometimes the most caring thing you can do for someone is hand them 7 minutes that give them their morning back. I'm Dr. Ramalia. Take care of yourself today the way you take care of someone you love. I'll see you in the next one.